Then the last conversation, same thing, calling me to get information, and I called him out on a few things, and he got mad and said the ugliest thing I've ever, I can't even fathom it, having that much evil in my heart to say it. And when he said it, it was almost like with a different voice, like it was deeper and uglier and just pure evil. And as soon as it came out of his mouth, I had this pit in my stomach. And he said some ugly things before, but this hit me and made me sick. And I hung up on him, and I texted him and said, we will never speak again. I wish you luck in life, and how dare you. And I finally came to terms with everything. It was like all of a sudden everything hit me. My whole life, I don't understand how someone who has children doesn't know how to be a father. I get there are some pieces of crap, out there, but, and there are different kinds of bad fathers, but to only give a crap when it's to your personal gain,
good for her,
is just disgusting.
What's up, YouTube? Well, as you can guess what this video is about from the opening segment, I am going to comment on Red Viking Trucker and his daughter Brittany and her video that she put out, which really gives us a lot of insight on what RVT is really about. And that is hustling and making money. That's it. He don't care about his kids. He says, I love them. My kids are there's only 5 people that can stand me up and call me out and all that. It's my 3 kids, his wife, and his beagle. But yeah, alrighty. So let's just get into it, okay? RVT, Red Viking Trucker, Red, you're an idiot. You're a moron. You're a douchebag. You're not a dad. You're a father. You're a sperm donor. That is all you are, is a sperm donor. Okay? You don't even have the right to call yourself your kid's dad because you're not there for them. And you say it, and I'm going to quote you in your video entitled, Blonde Viking Daughter Said What? You said you and your ex-wife had an agreement that she was to make time for the kids, be there for them, take care of them, be there for their events, recitals, whatever, and you were going to be gone to make your money. You said you weren't good with relaxation or downtime. Dude, that's a cop-out. That's an excuse for not accepting the responsibility of having kids. You say you're a parent, you're going through a divorce. Let me tell you something. I went through a divorce, but that didn't stop me from being there for my kids. I love my kids. I'm their dad. I was there, spent time with them, provided for them. I balanced it out, dude. I'm a truck driver. I've been out here 22 plus years. You've been out here 3 years. But I balanced it out. They're my kids. I wasn't just a sperm donor. I was their dad. She didn't do that. At what cost did it cost you? We're going to get into that. Let's see what else Brittany has to say. Oh, by the way, let me preface this, RBT, so you don't come after me and attack me on it. I got permission from your daughter to use her video. So, let me just make that statement right now. I got permission. So, this is more of a reaction. You know, I'm giving my opinion on this. And, to me, it makes me sick to my stomach on the things that you did to her. I'm not going to speak on the other two kids because I don't know. If they came out and made a video, I would, but we're just going on by what Brittany has said. So, let's see what else she has to say. And then I'll give my comments.
And I will say that it is because of him that I had that extra cushion, and I have been raised with this hustle mentality, right? But I've also learned to balance
she acknowledges
that.
Your worth
really
ethic,
which is family.
Key.
Because when you die, your bank account ain't going with you, your car ain't going with you, your apartment ain't going with you, your nice things.
She understands.
You're
She's trying to tell you
following
something.
of people that believe you and believe in you. They're not coming. It's just you and the Lord when you get up there, honey. Whether you're religious or not, no matter where you think you're going, money ain't going to be there. Okay, so you have to know what's important, and I balance that. I think everyone can. And
money,
I now
hustling,
have
and working, that's important to him.
Amazing stepfather that does that. And he has shown me what a true father is in the short time that he's been in our lives. And it's crazy because, you guys, it is possible to have a good
She has a stepfather that is doing what you should have been doing, RBT.
I'll reiterate again, I've only seen my father a handful of times in the past 7-8 years. So,
handful. 7 years. Alright. RBT, what your daughter is trying to tell you, bro, is that you should have balanced it out. She figured it out. She understands. She sees, and I will agree with you on this, RBT. You said the one thing that your kids see in you is that your work ethic. They see that, but that's all they see. Okay? She acknowledges that. She got her work ethic from you. She hustled. She put herself through college. She's got a degree, and then she went, her makeup or whatever, as a secondary or whatever. She's making good money. She acknowledges she got that from you, but that's all she got from you, RBT. And then she goes to say that she has an amazing stepdad. Basically, she's saying her stepdad stepped up and was her dad. He stepped up to fill your part of what you should have done and you didn't do. Her stepfather was there for her stepdad. Okay? Now, I'm a father and I'm a dad. Luckily, me and my wife, we got divorced, but we got back together. So they haven't had a stepdad or nothing like that. And I'm glad. Because if they did and I heard something like that, that would crush and break my heart. She gets it. She found a balance. She's working hard. At the same time, she spends time with her family, her siblings, her mom, her stepdad. She's seen you, what, a handful of times in 7-8 years? Really? That really shows how much you care about your daughter and your kids. Like I said, RBT, you're nothing but a sperm donor. Nothing but a sperm donor. Then, in your video, you even admit that, in a sense, the way I translate it. You and your wife, or ex-wife, had an agreement. She makes time for the kids. She takes care of the kids. She's there for the kids. She does everything for the kids. And you make the money. But nothing else. Sad, very sad. Yeah. Let's see what else she has to say.
I'll reiterate again, I've only seen my father a handful of times in the past 7-8 years. So I want to tell you guys a story so then you guys can understand why I'm starting to realize things about my father. And I want you guys to hear me out, because if he's willing to do it to me, he's willing to do it to you. And I was very hurt in all this, and I've been processing it. But I will say my father is a great salesman, and he is great at motivational speaking. Okay, so very talented, very talented. So much so that he believes his own crap, for lack of a better phrase. So
your daughter, RET, knows you're full of shit. You're a con artist. You're a scam artist. Okay? You're a great salesman. You know how to talk and get people to believe your bullshit. And the sad thing is you believe your bullshit. But you don't know what you're talking about. That's the bad thing. You think you do, but you don't. You've been in this trucking industry for 2-3 years now, and you think you know the whole damn industry. You don't know nothing, son, I'm telling you. I've been in here 22 plus years. I've been out here a couple of days, and I'm still learning. And what's sad is that you're charging people, what, $60 for a coaching call on this industry or whatever. You're scamming those people out of $60 when they can get the info for free by Google or YouTube. The very platform that you're using to hustle and make money, and it's the most important thing in your life right now is making money, hustling. They can get it for free on the same platform. You're a scam artist. It's bullshit. And she's right. If you do this to her, you will do it to everybody else, and you're already doing it to everybody else. All these things, RET, is what your daughter thinks of you. And they're not good. Not good at all. And the sad thing, well, I'll wait till the end to give my final thoughts on this. Let's see what else she has to say.
So, but for the majority of you guys don't know him in person. And he can create this world on the internet and make you guys believe he is something, and he thrives on that. And that's great. That's awesome. Have your world. But now that people are seeing through some of his crap and his BS and calling him out on it, it's gotten ugly. And the things that he has said to other people, because when he's being attacked, he attacks. He'll tell you that straight to your face. When he's being attacked, he does not know anything but to attack. I don't know. I mean, luckily, because he did give me a good life in the sense that I never had to struggle.
Well, that's good.
But at what cost?
Exactly.
You can still give your kids a good life and not be struggling. And he's online saying he makes 100K, which, by the way, when I told him, oh, I got this new job, this is how much I'm making, he made a point to let me know he's still making more than me. But he also said he's making more than me because of YouTube, the coaching calls, sponsorships, and trucking, okay? And if he is making 100K by purely just driving trucks, it's because he's never home. It is okay to not make 100K and have a family and love them and be home with them. Amen. And be home for big events and spend time with him or with them, your family. It's okay to do that, you guys, and you don't have to run yourself dry because this man is telling you to. I mean, that's all he knows.
Okay, now you can start seeing the hurt in her voice, in her movement, and she's, I think she's starting to tear up just a little bit, and why? She says, at what cost? And if you are RVT making 100K, which I seriously doubt it, but if you are, because she says you're never home. You're never there to spend time with her as a father. You're not there to be a dad. That's why you're not a dad. You're just a father. Like I said, you're a sperm donor. Your daughter's crying out to you, RVT, and the only thing that's on your mind, the only thing that's important to you right now is to hustle and make money on YouTube, charge people $60 for a coaching call. That's all you care about. This is coming from your daughter, RVT. It's from your daughter. And you're going to tell her she's misinformed, misguided? Really? What were your true intentions with her, with your kids? How is she misinformed? How is she misguided? Sickening. Let's see what else she has to say. Got 2 more segments.
So my whole time there, 20 hours of driving, and I literally was only there for his benefit, for his gain, because some of those videos got a lot of views because they had a girl in it.
Disgusting.
I mean, I don't want to say that ugly, but I mean, it's something different.
Totally disgusting. He pipped his daughter out.
I was so defeated, and I still drove home just like accepting that that's who he is and that's how I'm going to be treated. So fast forward to this year, like 2 months ago, he was calling me, trying to get information, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of every conversation, he would go, well, how are you doing? You doing okay? Enough about my drama. 20 minutes into the phone call, I'm like, I'm doing okay. And I'd start talking to him like, all right, well, I gotta go. Bye. I'm like, okay.
All right, things are starting to get interesting. RVT, you pimped your daughter like a prostitute. Forgive me, Brittany, I'm not calling you a prostitute, just like in the sense that he's pimping you out for YouTube views. Okay? You're not a prostitute, Brittany. Okay, I hope you get the context of what I'm saying. And he's making money off of her because she's a cute little blonde girl in a video, and that sells in YouTube videos. That's the only reason why he did it, to make money off of her. He used her. RVT, you used her. And then you call her to get information about what your other kids are doing, and then when you got that information, then you're like, oh, hey, how you doing? Okay, oh, I'm fine. Okay, well, I gotta go. You don't give a fuck about your daughter or your kids. You're disgusting, RVT. You're an idiot. You're a real piece of shit. That's what you are. Okay, here's my final thoughts on this piece of shit we call, or he calls himself RVT. Red Viking Trucker. He ought to call himself Red Viking Douchebag or Red Viking Dumbass or... Anyways. Alright. Bottom line, RVT, you pimped your daughter out for YouTube views. That's all you did. She went up there to visit you. All you wanted to do is shoot videos so you could upload them or do them live to make money. You told her you want to spend time with her, but you didn't want to do that. You just wanted to make a YouTube video. You visit her in Memphis. All you wanted to do is shoot a video, and then after that was done, 1 o'clock in the morning, you wanted to leave. You don't want to spend time with your daughter. You're disgusting, RVT. You need help. You need some serious help. You need to fix your relationship. Let me tell you about relationships there, RVT. Relationships take work. 24/7. Your relationship with your daughter, your kids, your wife, anybody, relationship, you get out of it what work you put into it. You ain't putting no work in your relationship with your daughter, so you're getting nothing out of it. She doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. She said, "We will never speak again. Have a nice life. Good luck." Good job, RVT. You won Father of the Year. Douchebag Father of the Year. And then all this bullshit that you're telling drivers, I think it's BS. You don't know a damn thing, RVT. You're scam artists. You're conning the people out of money. Telling them to what? To hustle like you so they can lose their family members, their kids? At what cost? I'll tell you what cost. You lost your daughter. You lost your relationship with your daughter. That was the cost of your work ethic and not going home and spend time with her. YouTube's more important. This world that you made up, that you live in, is more important. And it doesn't include your daughter to be in it. Sickening. You're just a sperm donor, RVT. That's all you are. Hell, her stepdad is a better father and better dad to her than you ever will be. Or that you ever were. That's pretty sad. You know, for a guy who says he cares about his kids and everything, when she said that, that should have hurt you. I don't think it did. I really don't. But, anyways, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I know what I want to say, but I want to try to keep it as clean as I can. But on that note, I'm going to end this video. If you like it, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell button. Hit that like button. And I'll see you in the next rant.